Happy April Fool's Day! I hope you guys are all doing well. I don't know why I'm umming so much. Sorry, I'm really bad brain fog today. It's been a really potsy day. I was laying down for most of it. So I'm not really sure which way is up, but I'm finally getting there. I think I will start with the questions. There weren't that many videos this week. I hope, like Rachel and Emily, I don't think I saw a video from you. I hope you guys are okay. If you had a video and I somehow missed it, I'm sorry. So Colleen, I'll start with you. My nose is itchy with this tape, sorry. Do you get sensory overload? Oh my gosh. When I was little, we would never understand why I couldn't be in the mall. I would just feel like I was gonna throw up, and I would just sit down wherever I was at in the store and just start crying because I'd feel so dizzy and horrible. And they'd get me something to eat, and sometimes I'd feel a little better. But we didn't usually buy food when we were in the mall. So, just to save money, so we didn't always do that. And so we'd get home and then I would eat then and feel better. Just feel horrible. All the lights and the smells, and even now I have trouble with it, but it's not as bad. I think just because I am controlling my POTS with the meds and this extra salt and fluids and all that good stuff. Given just if there's too much going on, sometimes I just need to be in my room. I can't handle too many conversations going on. It just makes me feel kind of dizzy, and I don't enjoy large groups of people and too much conversations like I used to. I used to love it, but now I just can't keep up, and I just sort of don't feel well, and so I'll often just break away and take a little break. Just sort of, let my sort of mind clear, because I do get migraines too, so too much light and sound isn't good for that as well. Do you get acne worse when you flare up? It's hard to tell because in the hospital you can't really take care of your face as well as you do at home. Especially because my last long hospital stay, I had a lot of tubes, or I was just really not well and just didn't get up and use my face wash, or usually I'm not well when I'm in, so I'm not really using my face wash or really taking care of it every day. So I definitely get more breakouts when I'm not well because I'm not doing my normal routine or whatever. I don't have that great of a routine though either, because I'm pretty blessed with decent skin. It's not awesome, but I don't get horrible acne either. So I couldn't say, as far as I know, I don't know that it's that much worse, if at all. The video you made, Colleen, made me cry for dysautonomia. Oh my gosh. I love you. That was beautiful. And I love that your youth group got you this laptop. That's so cool. That's such a blessing. Your videos make me laugh. I love it. If I'm not making any sense, you can totally ignore me right now. And your ninja story, we were talking about that the other day. Oh my gosh. Because I was hiding from the postman. And I hope you really didn't pee your pants when I was hiding. Oh my goodness, it was so funny, but I was laughing at your ninja story. And I know, with singing and stuff, or playing the piano, or whatever, I always, feel like I'm gonna pass out when I'm done. Oh my gosh, I just okay, done playing, go pass out now. It's so annoying. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, with showers, yeah, I just kind of keep borderline almost too cold the whole time. I also have a fan in my bathroom, so my bathroom stays freezing because my upstairs is cold in the winter. I don't know how summer's gonna work. My upstairs is always kind of cold, and we have a fan that sucks out all the excess steam, so my bathroom's always kind of cold. It doesn't get too warm during a shower. I get really dizzy in the hospital because I don't have that, so I get a lot worse. Some of them do. Some of them kind of have ventilations, but I can't believe you've had your period that long again and it came back. I think I'd have a heart attack. And about the low temperature, here's my question for the week. Do you guys have low body temperatures? I actually have two questions. This isn't the first one. Do you have low body temperatures? I can run 95.3 low. And Colleen, finally, I hope you're feeling better. And by the way, I about died when you poked yourself in the eye at the end of the video. I kind of stopped breathing. Sorry, I'm so tired. My throat's like... Caroline. Alarm clock. I do have one, but it's over there. I don't really use it anymore. I used to use it more. Sometimes I'll use my phone alarm, but my text, it means my texts come in, I have to leave the phone up, so I get vibrates all night. I don't like that, because sometimes they wake me up. Depends. Depends on how deep I'm sleeping. I'm trying to think what else I do to wake up. Oh, my pump. My feeding pump. Sometimes I'll like start it at a certain time when it's going to end, and it'll wake me up. So that works too. But I try and I like to lay in bed for at least 30 minutes to an hour to kind of adjust if I can. Or even just, and then work myself to sitting up. So just a nicer way to wake up. Like I can get up. It's not like I absolutely can't like I used to, but it's a lot nicer. And I know what you mean. Like people think you're all better just because you have one good day. Like, I'll get asked when I'm out of my wheelchair one day and I'll use it the next. Oh my gosh, what happened? Why are you back in your chair? And, I have to explain, like, well, no, nothing happened. I just had a good day and I wore myself out. And now it's a bad day, so I'm using my wheelchair. Or I, just wanted to, or it was a short distance maybe. I only had to walk, a couple dozen feet, and then I could sit. So I didn't really, it wasn't worth it to bring it. And I was feeling fine, so I went for it. But now I need to be out for hours, or, again, it's just a bad day. So it goes up and down. I hate the black legs from the showering. Yes, about my quilt. My neighbor made it for me when I was in the hospital over Christmas. And it actually has a picture, one of my senior pictures on it, and then pictures of me jumping my horse. Well, not my horse. The horse I used to ride April. So since it's April 1st, that's why I'm spelling in the title with a Y, because that's how we spelled her name. Saddle covers sound stinking amazing. I love that. That is so cool. I didn't know you were doing that. I love, my friend had, it wasn't a saddle cover, but it was a saddle pad. I never have seen one so cool. It had like suns on it and stuff. And then my friend had another friend had a tie-dye one. So it's hard, all the saddle covers are so boring. So I think that's so neat. I want to see your website. And I hope your mom was okay. I hope she's doing alright and feeling okay. Olivia, do you get hay fever and how do you control it? I have really bad allergies. I am on 2 nasal sprays. It's all the time. I also have chronic inflammation in my nose. I hope you're feeling better, and I know it's just getting out's hard, so I hope you just start doing better when you get out. And I'm sorry you did so horribly when you went on that boat trip. And that mast cell activation sounds really crazy and interesting, and that does sound like that fits you. So I hope that works for you to get that diagnosis, and treatment. I love your shoes, and that ring is really neat. It's I love how the camera is all vintage on it. And it's so awful when you can't talk. Oh, what are you supposed to do? I don't want to be rude, but sometimes I just can't talk to anyone. I'm so weak and so potsy. And I didn't know you had to order, here's the other thing, I didn't know you had to order Gatorade from here. That is insane. My friend from the UK, she said you guys have blackberry currant and all these crazy flavors. I thought that was neat. And on to my last question. Do you guys have blankets that you take to the hospital with you or whatever? This is what my friend made me, this one. For I haven't actually taken it with me yet, but she made it's huge. It's like a full comforter. Sorry, my camera's slipping. So yeah, that was my second question. Sorry for kind of rushing. I was running out of time. I'm already up to 12 minutes, and I hadn't even started my week yet. I saw Dr. Awesome on Monday, and we've been together for kind of 5 years now, so I gave her a framed photo of she and I in a card, and I was like, I know this isn't the anniversary you generally celebrate, but thanks for sticking with me. And she said she was surprised that I hadn't run from her yet because she hadn't quite figured everything out for me, and she'd found some things but not everything. And it's like, no, I would never run from you. You're the only one that's been really helping all this time, and I've got a good neuro because you found her for me. And so yeah, so it was a fine appointment. She's always really kind, and I am really grateful for her. Very, very grateful. And we're just kind of, she wanted to kind of wait till May and see how I did with the NJ, and see if the medicine kicked in. So I feed clinic the next day, and they wanted me to have a GJ tube placed to get the tube out of my throat so that they could start working on my swallowing a little more effectively. They met with me for about 3 hours, and when actually one of the women in the team, she's taken care of me before, and she's become a really dear friend, so it was interesting coming back to being like her patient, but it was good. And she talked to Dr. Awesome yesterday when I was in for physical therapy, and then she talked to me afterwards, and my doctor absolutely does not want to do the tube. She's really hoping to avoid it. She actually was apparently just kind of upset. She doesn't like my port as it is, just doesn't like me having things in me, and is just really trying hard to fix it without having to cut me up more, I think, and put more things in me and have me be more, I think you definitely, the more, central lines and tubes, you definitely have more of a sick look on you. It's like screaming to the world, hey, I have a medical problem. But I think this screams it even more than a GJ would. But I'm okay with waiting, for sure. I want to see if the med helps. I wouldn't want to have it done and then in a month go, oh, hey, I'm swallowing great, and I didn't need this tube placed. That would be a bummer. So I'm okay with waiting. I think it's a good decision. For now, it's a good decision. Like, even for the next couple of months, I'm okay. Like, in the next 6 weeks or so. And then I'll see a GI specialist if I'm not doing any better. The GI specialist is going to do probably manometry studies. So you put a tube in your nose and down through your throat, and they measure the pressures your throat has as you swallow. So you swallow, you're awake during the test, and you swallow while he's doing it, and he can measure and see, like, if your throat's, because your throat does this as you swallow, so it's just like always squeezing down. So it's all you can have dysmotility up in your throat, like you can have gastroparesis or dysmotility in your stomach. And if I had a diagnosis, she would be more willing to do the tube. But he would probably be the one ordering, or she, if I had a problem and I wasn't swallowing. So right now we're not anywhere in that ballpark of doing the GJ. We're not there yet. We're going to see how this goes. We're really hoping I will never need it. And I can pull my NJ in the next, 3 to 8 weeks or whatever. We really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen if I don't get better and I continue to need it. I'm hoping a doctor will be able to give me a hand and maybe come up with some more answers for me as far as, like, GI-wise. GI doctor. That's kind of what's been going on, and today I just rested. Got my IV fluids on Wednesday. I don't remember what else I did. That's pretty well all of it. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.